Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Building a Nation with Polonia Warszawa. An episode I did not think we'd be getting to this season, in all honesty, but here we are. Today we play Hoffenheim in the Europa League second knockout round. Now I feel like if we were to somehow overcome Hoffenheim, that would certainly be where our journey ends, because there's a lot of good sides left in it at that point. But still, to even get to this point is a bloody miracle for us, and that's freaking awesome. We should have a youth intake coming up in today's episode too. We haven't had it yet, but it's the 6th of March, so I feel like it will probably come in between the two games, so that's going to be awesome as well, because given that we upgraded the youth recruitment and junior budget earlier last year, I think we should hopefully be able to get some quality through it this year. But then it is a bit of a toss-up, so who knows? Just a thought, have you holidayed further than season 8-9 to see if there's any other issues? It would be heartbreaking all around if something else came up. So what I did, I don't know if I actually mentioned this, the furthest I holidayed was to the end of season 8, so the end of next season, just to check. I noticed that the fixtures came back at the start of season 8, but also I went through to see if they split and it went all correct, and it did. So that's the main thing. And given what we know now about this bug being an FM thing rather than a database thing, I mean, you know what I mean. In theory, provided we don't remove any more leagues, we should be fine from now on. That seems to be what triggers the bug through some weird knock-on effect. But because I've not done any of that, we should be all right from now on, from next season on, to have full fixtures and everything be back to normal. Because I'm really looking forward to finally going and winning a bloody league title. We should have won it for season 6. I feel like we would have gone on and won it. We were 6 points clear going into that. But it looks like we'll have to wait for season 8 to have a real crack at it. So that's definitely going to be on the cards. Just a quick update to that though. Mateusz Konefal has gone out on loan to Wisła for the rest of the season. I don't know whether they'll play many games, but I just wanted to keep them to have some kind of football. Alain Prudon has gone out on loan to Cracovia. Cracovia were very interested in some of our players. Pierre Duvalier-Hibert has gone out on loan to Łódź. Nikola Todorov has also joined Cracovia because he just needs some football. And finally, Roko Vujovic, who doesn't like me very much, has gone out on loan as well. So I want to basically start really making sure that we get these players that aren't going to be in our first team squad out on loan to other clubs in Poland so they can compete a little bit more. Particularly if we got any guys that are just on the fringes later down the line. Although, just quickly, we did get through in the cup against Krobry, goals from Kane Pavey and Pandurovic. Very, very deserved win in the end. We managed to concede a goal, because of course we did, but we are through to the semi-finals, I think, where we will play. I actually can't remember who we're going to play. It's not a big side, I don't think. But if we were to get knocked out of the Europa League here, this would be the final episode of the season. No point in doing one a separate one for the cup final where there's just nothing else going on at the moment. So, the lineup. Patino played in the cup match, but I feel like Gorka is still the man for the job. Yamrog was suspended for the cup match. He's managed to get suspended in a season we're not playing games in. That is actually quite impressive, to be honest. Everyone else, though, pretty happy with that. Oh, wait, hang on. Is Milot back? Not quite, no. So it'll be the usual duo of Victor Hugo Carballo, Fijarczyk, Zaborowski, Pavey, Gorka, Yamrog, Pandurovic, Vinjevic, Kokoschka, and of course Lopez in goal. And on the bench, Pinta, Mane, Patino, Gian, Siratsky, Mr. Bean, and Michalski. Oh, update though. That goalkeeper that we had the bid in for, he chose to go to Internacional. I'm a bit confused. We were offering him basically the same wages. And more importantly, we offered the club more money. It was our deal had two parts. It was, here's up front, here's over time. There were no like clauses on, oh, he has to play X number of games. It was, no, we'll just pay you this over 3 years. So I'm actually a bit surprised that he chose that, but there you go. So we're going to have to keep a lookout for another goalkeeper. I thought we'd got an absolute diamond there, but that's just the thing. Sometimes the transfers just don't work out. Most of the time, if a transfer falls through, I won't even mention it, but that one I felt, because I'd showed you, I figured we have to talk about the fact that it actually did fall through. It does happen quite a lot, but that sucks. Okay, pretty standard sort of situation. Wow. Andre Kramaric is still there. My lord. Just go for the standard approach in this game, I think. I feel like if we were to somehow get through this round, it would definitely be the last one we'd be able to get through. But that'd be very, very useful for coefficient points. But in all honesty, I would start to wonder at that point if it's because of the lack of fixtures. And I don't really want that to be a thing, you know? I don't want to gain too much of an unfair advantage, you know? And that's just not fair. Gorka. But at the same time, I'm also not going to throw matches, you know? That would be even worse. Can he dig one out? He's got back post for Fijarczyk's header! And it's wide. We've started really strongly. 81% possession at one point just there. Carballo breakaway. Options. Zaborowski again. It's really a shame that we haven't got Milot, but here we go. Victor Hugo sneaking in. Tight gap, and it's a well saved. Wow, we've started this game amazingly well. We're just compounding the pressure. Everybody's in Hoffenheim's half at the moment. Zaborowski, if we turn this into a goal, this would be incredible. Ball across. Victor Hugo! Oh my goodness, what a piece of football. The way we held onto the ball there and just dragged them left and right for... We must have had the ball for over a minute here. That is insane football. Zaborowski eventually does find a bit of space, picks out a ball, and there is Victor Hugo. Lovely finish back across the goalkeeper, and we're in front against Hoffenheim. It's his 5th of the year, and we deserve that lead. What a performance this has been so far. Fijarczyk, here we go again. Victor Hugo's making the run. Carballo's in there too. Victor Hugo's through again. And he's made it 2-0. It's 2-0 after 15 minutes, and Victor Hugo is just... We are ripping Hoffenheim apart, which is weird. It's not even like they're lacking fitness levels. That's what's interesting to me. Their players were completely fully match fit and had been clearly quite well rested. But we've just really stepped up today here. Victor Hugo, lovely touch from him, and that is a thunderous effort. He's just on top of his game at the moment. We're 2-0 up after 15 minutes, and that is one hell of a start to this. Ball across. Oh no. Oh no! They've done nothing in the entire game so far, and they've now scored a goal. It's not offside, is it? No, it's not. It's just the angle. That's so disappointing. So many bodies this has to come through. Did it deflect? Oh my god. I think Pandurovic tries to bring that down, and I think it hits Gorka, and it just falls straight into the path of Kremerich, and now we've given them an away goal. Main thing is we haven't really stopped the pressure. Still got 70% possession after half an hour here. Pavey. Viacek! Oh, he's at the crossbar. How is this game 2-1? How? Drillinton. Why is nobody coming to close him down? What I would say, right, is that as bad as Hoffenheim have been, they've actually managed to create a couple of good chances in today's game, in fairness to them. Let's have a second half. We need a third goal, really. 2-1 is a very dangerous lead to be taking to Germany with them, particularly if they're capable of scoring decent opportunity. Oh, my goodness. Oh, God. Geiger's throw. Oh, he slipped it through. What a save from Lopez. They really are creating some good chances now. We just kind of need to hang on at this point. It's very similar to the first leg against Spartak, where we just didn't offer that much in the second half of the game. We flew out the traps in the first half, but just did nothing in the second period. Oh, go on. A late one to make it 3-1 would really change a lot. Mr. Bean! Oh, what a strike! Milan Raja Bean with his first ever goal, and that could be massive. 2-1 win going into that second leg would be mighty dicey. This, however, look at this, one touch. Oh, that is a bloody rocket from Mr. Bean. 3-1. Wow. Patino's won it here. We could get behind. He does. Victor Hugo's through. Can he make it 4? Oh, imagine if he put a 4th one in there. That would have suddenly killed the tie-off. Honestly, he probably should have done better there. At least got the shot on target. Patino with a big header again. Carballo. We're suddenly flying through them. Zaborowski, can he dig across out? He does. Fiacek! I don't know what's happened. In stoppage time, we've just completely flown out the traps again, and we really should have had at least one more goal. We probably should have won this 4-1 in the end. We've created some really good chances late on. 3-1 is still a very good scoreline. It's going to be very hard for Hoffenheim to overcome, but it probably could have been more. Then again, Hoffenheim had some chances in this one as well. That's a great result. 3-1. Victor Hugo's little smash and grab there, but then that goal from the Bean star. Wow, what about that? Hugely great win. Come on. Right, youth intake probably, then the second leg. We just need to be solid. Right, here we go. Those players, we've got every reason to be excited by Mateus. Oh. That's a Wugowecki there, right there, isn't it? Potentially one of the gifted players to come through the youth ranks in recent years. Okay. Sure, let's go. All right, then. Oh, he's a bloody striker. Why? Why have thou forsaken me? Okay. Mateus Zvigala. Or rather, Zvigawa. Oh my god, he's actually quite good, isn't he? Not the best for... Oh my god! Look at 15 finishing! 6'6". So, right, I actually thought about what would happen if something like this actually did happen, and essentially the plan I've put in place is he is going to be staying here. We're not going to be switching over system, but we're going to bring him through, and he's going to basically be a loan player that's going to go out and loan to other Polish sides to play for them as a striker, because I feel like he's going to be an excellent player. Look at this! 12 heading. Look at this guy. Bloody... Not a single red stat. This is the best player we've had in our entire youth intake and this entire save, and he's a bloody striker. Okay, it could be worse, I suppose. Wow. Even his physicals at the age of 15 is unreal. And there's another one as well. We've got Albert Białek, who is an attacking midfielder. What's he like? Ugh. I mean... He's okay. 5'11". He's got some okay physicals, apart from his strength and stamina, which... That will definitely improve. Long shots of 7, finishing of 6. He's got good first touch, but nothing really stands out about Albert Białek. But he, this is the thing. His 5-star potential might actually just be crap, and it's just because of our scouts. The other guy, though, is an absolute beast. At 6'6" at 15. Good God. Okay, so that's our youth intake. I'm signing him on a contract now. I literally don't even care. Full time. So that's going to be his contract. 3-year contract once he signs properly, and then a 3-year optional extension as well. So in theory, it could take him through to 32. So 7-year deal potentially. We should nail this guy down as soon as possible. So what do you guys reckon? Do you reckon we could retrain him as a shadow striker, or is he just not going to be able to function in that role properly? Like, or what? Okay, let me know in the comments. Do you think we should retrain him as a shadow striker so that he can play for us, or keep him as a striker, train him there, play to the best of his abilities as a striker, and then have him go to other Polish teams to help the league and country overall? Let me know in the comments what you think about that. I'd be very interested to know. Okay then, we're in a really good position with this, quite frankly, and I'm just tempted to go out and play the exact same squad. We're in a very good spot. They've got a player called Hack, which is, I hope he's not a dirty player. Honestly, we just have to not lose this game 2-0, and we're in a prime position, essentially. We're in a really good spot to go through to the next round. Zaborowski's all the way through, and Victor Hugo's in already! Oh, good lord. Wow, I'm still over moon about that player, regardless of whether he ends up playing for us for that long or not. Geiger, ball in, flicked on and over the crossbar. 40 minutes, this has been a dull game so far. Back for Lopez. He's got to look out wide for Kokoschka, surely. No. Excuse me, what are you doing? Change the goalkeeper, they said. It'll make it better, they said. And oh my days. Look, he's got so much space. Just spread it out wide to Kokoschka. No, I'm going to hold on to it. Don't worry. Oh, I've just given it to the defense. What? It's 1-0 to Hoffenheim after 37 minutes. Okay. Could you not? Oh, go on. Here we go. Away goal time. Gorka whips one in. Cleared away. We're going to get this back, I think. No. Really? Hack's got it. Gorka could have easily got to that. Schultz. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, he's through. Oh, fuck. Really? I mean, that is actually a good piece of play, but that's all come from the fact that Gorka just let that ball keep rolling and rolling and rolling. I know we're on positive, but we've just... He's going behind the defence. This is a really good finish from Joel Linton. Oh, my God. Lope! It hits him in the face and goes in. We actually need a goal now, lads, if you don't mind. Oh my god, right, okay, that's fine. This could be us scoring. We've not turned up on the night at all. It's the same team that played in the last game and battered them. I'm going to have to take a look at the tactics, I think, at half-time. Maybe try and play out to the fullbacks a little bit more. Help me! I'm done. I'm out. What in the hell? I don't even know. It's 3-0. What has happened in this match? That is the most ridiculous first half I think of. They've scored 3 goals in 5 minutes. All of which are our fault. If we went out, I wouldn't feel so terrible because I feel like we've maybe gained a bit of an unfair advantage based on the fact that we've not had the league fixtures. That doesn't take away from how ridiculously... If this... Oh my god. Right, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Going to stop focusing the play through the middle and we're going to focus to the fullbacks instead and try and go down the wider area. The players have massively let themselves down here, particularly the defense. Gorka, that mistake for their second goal, the goalkeeper's mistake for the first goal, and Pandurovic and the goalkeeper's mistakes for the third goal. We'll give it a bit. I don't want to throw it to attacking just yet in case they score a 4th goal. I want to give us a chance to... Bloody hell. We'll switch it at 60 minutes if we're still 3-0 down. Come on. Yamrog's long throw. Mane knocks it down. It's going to come back to Yammers. Pavey with the long shot. Oh my giddy aunt. Pavey's touch has just let him down. Oh, but he's just going to put this to the back post and score, isn't he? Your Linton. What a save from Lopez. He's actually done something today. We're already losing. Oh my god. Joel Linton's got him behind again here. Keeper should be able to get to this. He hasn't. Oh my. Well, that's it. We're done. We've lost 4-0. That is actually incredible, to be honest. They've deserved the win on the night. Don't get me wrong. It's just the way some of these goals have got. This is just... Sometimes that we will get caught out occasionally with a goal like that. It just happens. But it's the other 3 goals in this game. This is just a good goal from Hoffenheim. And we're done. I don't believe it. 6 minutes. We need 2 goals to go through now. After all the heroics we'd put in against Spartak late on in that game. Oh, go on. Matt Post. Victor Hugo! We've got on back. It's 4-2. Wait. Offside? No. Really? I didn't think he was offside. Oh, no. Fair enough. He was. I actually genuinely couldn't believe that he was offside there. Well, that's... It's been entertaining, I suppose, for you. That is ridiculous. Firstly, we deserve to lose. We weren't good enough. But it's the 3rd goal... Sorry, the 4th goal, it happened. But the other 3, that was some Laurel and Hardy shit right there. That's messed up, to be honest. But hey, it happens, isn't it, I suppose. And I would have felt like if we'd gone any further, maybe we were starting to get an unfair advantage. But still, to go out like that is a bit bit shit, innit? Okay, so this will now be the final episode of the season. There isn't going to be an analysis video because there's not a lot to analyse, and also I'd rather spend that hour working on transfer stuff, particularly as our transfer window is starting in March, so that's a lot more months I've still got to actually play through to get to the next transfer window. But the next episode you'll see will be the start of Season 8, praying like God there's going to be league fixtures. There was when I tested it before, so I think we should be fine. And then that's going to be us back to normal service resumed in the league. It's all going to be all right. Don't worry. Except I am making sure the players are going to be cleaning toilets for the next 2 weeks just as a result of that performance alone. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this for pure entertainment factor perhaps, drop a like on the video. That would be awesome. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I promise we don't always do that kind of Laurel and Hardy defending. Although sometimes it does happen, it would seem. Although that was a lot in one game. And I'll join you guys in the next episode for transfers. The Transfer Gopnik, I know it's not called that, will be back with some extra stuff too. And I'll see you guys soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.